Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is DMaths 4024. We are working on a paper 1, and we have selected May-June 2015 1-1 paper. This paper 1 belongs from the Zone 1. The time allowed for this paper is 2 hours, and the calculator is not allowed in this paper. So May-June 2015, 1-1 paper showing up on your screen. And here comes the question number 1. He says 3 by 8 plus 1 whole 1 by 3. This is question number 1. It's A part. He wants us to evaluate this. So these are two fractions which are basically adding up. So what we will do, here we go. So this is 3 by 8 plus 3 ones are 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 by 3. So I will take the LCM. The denominator is 8 and 3. The LCM will be 24. Divide the LCM with this denominator. You will get 3. 3 will multiply with the numerator. So it is 3 into 3. Then divide 24 with this second denominator. You will get 8. So 8 will multiply with the 4. 3 3s are 9. 8 4s are 32. So 9 plus 32. And that will be 41. So 41 by 24. So this will be 1 whole 17 by 24. 1 whole 17 by 24. Our answer is right. This is question number 1, A part. Okay, question number 1, it's B part. 5 minus 3 bracket start, 2 minus 1.4 bracket close. So here you have to first of all solve inside the bracket, then the multiplication will be done, and then the subtraction will be done. Okay, so it will be 5 minus 3 bracket start and 2 minus 1.4, that is 0.6. So you will have 3 multiply 0.6, and that will be 5 minus 1.8, and 5 minus 1.8 is 3.2. 3.2 is the right answer, sir. So this is the solution. Okay. Question number 2. In the diagram, 6 small triangles are shaded. Shade one more triangle so that the diagram will then have one line of symmetry. Okay. So if you want to have one line of symmetry, the line of symmetry means so this is the triangle which you should shade. And then I will draw a line here, and that will be one line of symmetry. So line of symmetry is a line which divides the figure into two equal parts, and when you fold the figure along that line, the both sides are exact match on each other. So let me show you. So here you can see I have shaded it with the red color, and I have also shown this is the line of the symmetry. So you can see marking scheme, it is right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. Question number 2, B part. The diagram below has a rotational symmetry. Mark the center of rotational symmetry with a dot and write down the order of the rotational symmetry. So I will. Okay, so this is the center of the rotational. This is the center of the rotational symmetry, and you can see. I don't know if you can see this. This is one blade, this is second blade, this is the third blade. So it has order of rotational symmetry is 3. So I think the order of rotational symmetry is 3. And here we go. The answer is right. This is my answer. This is the solution. Okay, we are going to the next question. That is question number 3, A part. Express 3 whole 3 by 4% as a fraction in its simplest form. So 3 whole 3 by 4, that means 4 3s are 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. So that's 15 by 4 divided by 100. Percent means divided by 100. So I will bring that 100 upstairs. So it will become 15 by 4. Multiply 1 by 100. So 15 and 100 can be cancelled with the table of 5. So it will be 3 by 4 into 1 by 20. That will be 3 by 80. So question number 3, A part, 3 by 80 is the answer, which is the right answer, sir. 3 by 80. Question number 3 and its B part. He says, arrange these fractions in order, beginning with the smallest. Okay, so where here we have 4 by 5, 3 by 4, 31 by 40. So my technique of doing this is that I convert all their denominators. I try to make the denominators same. Then I compare them. Okay, so you can do that. But here it was you see, it is 4 by 50, which is 0.8, 3 by 4 famous, 0.75, 31 by 40. So multiply it. So that's 31 by 4 and divided by 10. So 31 by 4, and that is 7.75 divided by 10. So the decimal will move one step to this side. So it will be 0.775. So which one is the smallest? This one is the smallest. That's 3 by 4 will come first. Then we have this one. So 31 by 40. Then we have this one, 4 by 5. So you see that I have used a different technique. I have converted them into the decimal fractions, and then I have compared them. You can make their denominator same. If you want to make the denominator, multiply this upstairs, downstairs with the 10, multiply upstairs, downstairs with the 8. When the denominators will become same, then you can compare their numerators, and you can decide on which is the smallest, and you can arrange them. So 3 by 4, 31 by 40, and 4 by 5. So our answer, question number 3B part, is right. So we are going to the next question. Question number 4, it's A part. He says correct to 6 decimal places. Under root 10 is 3.162278. 3 whole 1 by 6 is 3.16667. Find the difference between 3 whole 1 by 6 and under root 10. And give your answer correct to 2 significant figures. Very simple, straightforward question. So let me show you how this is done. Okay, so I will simply put them up and down. We will write them vertically, and we will subtract them. 7 minus 8. So I will borrow 1 from here. It will be 17. 17 minus 8 will be 9. So here I will have 15. 15 minus 7. You will get 8. 5 minus 2, that will be 3. 6 minus 2, that will be 4. 6 minus 6 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. So their question was, write the answer in 2 significant figures. So I have to write the answer up till this number, because these are the 2 significant figures. So before this is 8, so it will become 4. So my final answer will be 0.004. My final answer is 0.0044. 0.0044. 0.0044 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is the question number 4. It's B part. He says estimate correct to the nearest whole number the value of. So we have to estimate. One thing is very important, this word estimate, and nearest whole number. Okay, so 2.986. So I will convert this into 3 square plus 4 square. 3 square will be 9 plus 4 square will be 16. So 9 plus 16, that will be 25. Square root of the 25 will be 5. This is a 1 mark question. So here we go. 2.986 square, that is 3 square, and 4.002 whole square, that is 4 square. And 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. So 9 plus 16 is 25. Take its square root, and that will be 5. So question number 4B part, the answer is 5. So I hope you understand. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and so the next question is question number 5. Here he says the P is equals to 4 expo 5 and the Q is 7 expo 6. Express each answer in the standard form. Find P square. So you have to square this, okay? So very simple, and so P square means 4 expo 5 whole square. So that square is for 4. That square is also for 10 raised to power 5. So 4 square will be 16, and 10 raised to power 5 square. And the power of the power multiplies with each other. So it will be 10 raised to power 10. So 16 into 10 to the power 10, but this is not the standard form. So this decimal is here. So I will move this decimal 1 step to the left, and it will become 1.6. and into expo 11, 1 power is added because you have moved the decimal one step to the left. So 1.6 expo 11, 1.6 expo 11 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Question number 5, it's B part. It's a 1 mark question. They want me to find out P plus Q. So I'm going to add these two. This value is given, this value is given. So I'm going to add them. Okay, so here we have P plus Q. The P is 4 expo 5 plus 7 expo 6, the value of the Q, 7 expo 6. Okay, so I want to add them and I don't have a calculator. So what I will do, I will move this decimal one step to the right. So it will become 70. The power will become 5. So now I will take 10 raised to the power 5 common. So I will have 4 plus 70 in the bracket into 10 to the power 5. So it will be 74 into 10 to the power 5. This is not the standard form. I will move the decimal one step to the left. So it will become 7.4 and 1 power will be added here. So it will be 7.4 expo 6. 7.4 expo 6. I hope you understand this technique, how the addition is done in the standard form. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 6. A car manufacturer states that a particular car uses 5 liters of fuel in traveling 100 kilometers. So here a relationship between the fuel and the distance traveled is given. Produces, then he has given us, then he is saying, it produces 110 gram of carbon dioxide for each kilometer traveled. So here is another proportion given. So here we have 110 gram of the carbon, the mass of the carbon dioxide produced and the distance traveled. Use this information to calculate the mass of the carbon dioxide produced by 1 liter of the fuel, giving your answer in kilograms. So first of all, I will use this and I will check with 1 liter of the fuel how much distance you can travel. Then I will use this proportion. I will know that how much distance I have traveled. So I will use this proportion, fuel and distance. 5 liter petrol, you can travel 100 kilometers. If you have 1 liter petrol, how much distance you can travel? So it will be 5 by 1 equals to 100 by x. So x will be equals to 100 by 5, and that will be 20 kilometers. So with 1 liter of the fuel, they can travel 20 kilometers. Then we have another proportion given, and that proportion is the mass of the carbon dioxide produced and the distance. 110 gram of carbon dioxide is produced when you travel 1 kilometer. So if you will travel 20 kilometer, how much carbon dioxide will be produced? Let me say it's y. So 110 by y is equals to 1 by 20 cross multiply. So y will be equals to 20 into 110, and that will be 2,200 grams of carbon dioxide. So I will divide it with the 1,000. It will be converted into kg. So you will have 2.2 kg of the carbon dioxide produced. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole question. So this is the question number 6. So the whole question is now showing up on your screen. 2.2 kg is the right answer, sir. This is the solution of that question, and I hope you have understood how the proportions are used. Okay, the time, question number 7. The time taken by each member of a group of people to run 1 kilometer were recorded. The results are shown in the table. So the time taken from 2 to 3 minutes, the 0 people, and 3 to 4 hours, minutes, sorry, 4 people, 4 to 5, 5 people, 5 to 6 minutes, 3 people, 6 to 7 minutes, 1 person, and 7 to 8 minutes, 0 person. So he says on the grid below, draw frequency polygon to represent this result. Okay, so remember this name, frequency polygon. And for the frequency polygon, I will need the mid values. I need mid values. Okay, so I need the mid values. So mid values are used for 2 things. Remember, the mid values are used for basically 2 things. One, for calculating the mean, and to draw the frequency polygon. So how you find the mid value? You add these 2 and you divide it with the 2. For example, 2 plus 3, that will be 5. 5 divided by 2, that will be 2.5. So the mid value here will be 2.5. So for example, if you want to find out the mid value here, so it will be 7 plus 8, that will be 15. 15 divided by 2, that will be 7.5. So this is how you will find the mid values. Then I will plot, these are from here on the mid values, I will plot the dots of the frequency. So I will represent here the frequency on the y-axis, and here is the mid time, and then I can draw on the mid values. I will put the dots of the frequency, and so the frequency is going up to 5. So this will be 1, 2, 3, and this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will be your 5. Okay, so this is your 5. So let me show you. I have done this. Okay, so here on your screen, this is showing up. I have calculated the mid values: 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5. So on 2.5, put a dot of 0. On 3.5, put a dot of 4. On 4.5, put a dot of 5. On 5.5, put a dot of 3. On 6.5, put a dot of 1. On 7.5, put a dot of 0. So here you have the frequency. Here we have, I forgot to write here, that here I am representing the frequency. And here you have the time. So join point to point with a straight line. We call them ruled lines. Join point to point with the straight lines, and you can see point to point with a straight line. So this is called the frequency polygon. This is called the frequency polygon. So I hope you have understood. Okay, so we are on the question number 8. He says find the integers and that satisfied this. Okay, so what I will do, I will so what we will do, we will take this portion and we will solve it, and then we will take this portion and we will solve it separately. Okay, then we will combine their results. Okay, so here we have that thing, and here we go. Question number 8 is showing up on your screen. So their question is, what are the integers? Okay, so first of all, I will take this portion, okay. So I will take this portion and I will try to solve it. So 20 less than 4n minus 3, 20 plus 3 less than 4n, 23 less than 4n. So 23 divided by 4 less than n. So 23 divided by 4, that is 5.6 less than n. So it means n is more than 5.6. Then what I will do, I will change and we will solve this portion. Okay. So now I am going to solve this portion. So for 4n minus 3 less than 30, 4n is less than 30 plus 3, 4n is less than 33, n is less than 33 divided by 4. So n will be less than 8.25. So n is more than 5.6 and n is less than 8.25. Then I will represent this information on a number line. So here you see I have drawn a number line, and here you can see I've drawn number line 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. So the one solution is that the n value is more than 5. So I put a circle here and it's more than 5.6. And then the other solution is it is less than 8.25. Put a circle here, 8.25, and it is less than 8.25. The overlapping portion between these two solutions is this. I have shaded it. So in this overlapping portion, you can check how many, which integers are there. So the integers there are 6, 7, and 8. So the integer in this solution are 6, 7, and 8. And I hope you understand 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8 is the right answer. So this is the solution of question number 8. A 2 marks question. This is question number 9. Y is inversely proportional to the square of x. So there are two important words. Y is inversely proportional. So inversely proportional is important word to the square of x. Okay. So the y is inversely proportional. Whenever you have inversely proportional, you write it 1 by, and this is square of the x. Okay. So it will be y equals to k by x and square. So then I will put this value and I will find out the value of the k, and then we will do this. Okay. So this is question number 9. So y is proportional to 1 by x square. So y is equals to k by x square. The value of the y is 3. The value of the x is 2. So 3 is equals to 2 by, sorry, the 3 is equals to k by 2 square. So k will be equals to 3 into 2 square is 4. So 3 into 4, that is 12. So the formula will become, the formula here will become, this is that formula. So the formula will become y is equals to 12 divided by x square. Then their question is, what will be the value of the y when the x is 5? So y is equals to 12 divided by 5 square. In the place of x, I have put 5. So it will be y equals to 12 divided by 25. Y equals to, I have multiplied both the numerator and denominator with the 4. So you will have 48 by 100. So now adjust the decimal. So it will be 0.48. 0.48 is the right answer, sir. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole. Yeah, now you can see the whole question together. So 0.8, that's 12 by 25. 12 by 25 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. I hope you understand. So here we have question number 10. It says P is a matrix and it's a 1 row, 3 column matrix. It's 3, 4, minus 5. Q is a 3 row and 2 column matrix, 3 by 2 matrix. It's minus 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, minus 1. He says multiply. PQ means they want you to find out the product of the PQ. So what we will do, we will multiply them. So from here, I will take the rows, and from here, I will take the columns. From here, I will take the column. First, this row multiply with this column, then this row will multiply this column. So the answer will be here, and then the answer will be here. Okay, it will be something like this. So let me show you. Okay, so here we have, this is question number 10. So you can see 3 multiply minus 1 is minus 3, 4 multiply 1 is 4, and minus 5 multiply 0 is 0. So minus 3 plus 4 plus 0, it will be 1. Then this row will multiply with this column, and its answer will be written here. So it will be 3 into 1 will be 3, 4 into 0 will be 0, minus 5 into minus 1 will be plus 1, plus 5, sorry. So 3 plus 0 plus 5, and that will be 8. So 1 and 8, this is the answer. So let me show you the, let's check what our answers are right. 1 and 8 is the right answer, sir. So our answer is right. Okay, so the next question coming up on your screen is a 3 marks question. That is question number 11. Here we have express 1 by x plus 2 minus 3 by x plus 1 as a single fraction in its simplest form. So here we have an expression, algebraic expression, and that has fractions in it. So what I will do, I will take their LCM. So their LCM will be x, and the other bracket will be x plus 1. So there are 2 members in the denominator. So this is by 1. Okay. So divide this LCM with this denominator. X will be cancelled. So this will multiply with the 1. This divide this with 1. So whatever you got this answer, you multiply it with the 2. Then you divide this with this denominator. X plus 1 be cancelled. So you will have minus 3x. Okay, so let me show you my written work. Okay. So I will take the LCM x and x plus 1. Here you will have 1 into x plus 1 plus 2 into x plus 1. Then you divide with this cancel, x is left, that is minus 3x. So here you will have x plus 1 plus 2x square plus 2x minus 3x. So 2x square and x plus 2x, that's 3x minus 3x, you will get 0. So plus 1. And so you will have 2x square plus 1 divided by this. So this is the whole question. Question number 11. 2x square plus 1 divided by x into x plus 1. So this is question number 11. So we are going to the next question, and the next question coming up on your screen is question number 12. Question number 12, he says, given that 6 raised to power x is equals to 9. He says, write down the value of a part is 6 raised to power minus x. So 6 raised to power minus x will be, because the power is negative, so I will take it into the denominator. So it will become 1 by 6 raised to power x. And you know 6 raised to power x is 9. So it will be 1 by 9. So this is my answer, 1 by 9. So let's check. 1 by 9 is the right thing. Then we have 6 raised to power x by 2. So I will write it like 6 raised to power x raised to power 1 by 2. 6 raised to power x is 9. So 9 raised to power 1 by 2. You know, 9 is 3 square. So 3 square raised to power 1 by 2. So power of the power multiplies. When the 2 and 1 by 2 will multiply, 2 will be cancelled, and you will have 3 raised to power 1, which is 3. So 3 is the answer. So plus minus 3 is the right answer. So whenever you take the square root, you write plus minus. Then the C part is 6 raised to power 0 plus 6 raised to power x. Anything raised to power 0, that it will be 1. And 6 raised to power x is 9. So it will be 1 plus 9, and that will be 10. So 6 raised to power 0 is 1, and 6 raised to power x is 9. So 1 plus 9 is 10. So that is question number 12. C part 10 is the right answer, sir. So this is question number 12. Okay. So we are going to the next question, and the next question is question number 13. Here we have, he says, in the diagram, the triangle ABC is similar to the triangle XYZ. This name is very important. So the ABC is similar to the triangle XYZ, given that AB is 3 centimeter, the BC is 8 centimeter, the YZ is 12 centimeter, ZX is 15 centimeter. And their question is, what is the value of the XY? XY is this thing. So from the name, I can tell you that the AB will be divided with the XY. They are the corresponding sides. And that will be equals to BC, and that will be YZ divided by the YZ. Okay, then equals to AC. So from names of the triangles, I can write this. It will be XZ. So just put the values, and from here, I can find the value of the XY. Very simple, straightforward. Question 1 mark. Question number 13, A part. Okay. So we will have AB by XY equals to BC divided by YZ equals to AC divided by XZ. So put the values. AB is 3, XY I want to find out, BC is 8, and the YZ is 12, AC I don't know, and XZ is 15. So I will use these two, and from here I can find the value of the x. So 3 by xy will be equals to 8 by 12, and xy will be equals to 12 into 3 divided by 8. And you can cut it with the 4. So 4 3s are, 4 2s are, so 3 3s are 9. 9 by 2, that's 4.5. So this is how you will do this A part. Let me reduce the size. So you can see question number 13, it's A part, 4.5 is the answer. 4.5 is the right answer, sir. This is the question number 13. It's A part. Okay, then their question is, given that the area of the triangle ABC is 10 centimeters, calculate the area of the triangle XYZ. You know, both these triangles, they are similar to each other. So the area, the ratio of the areas of the similar triangles, area 1 by area 2, that will be equals to the side 1 by side 2 whole square, because they are similar. So the area of the triangle ABC divided by the area of the triangle XYZ, that will be equals to AB divided by YZ whole square. So 10 divided by the area of the triangle XYZ equals to 3 by 4.5 whole square. So it will be 3 into 10 divided by 45, and that will be 3 15s are. So cut it with the Okay, so it will be 10 by area of the triangle XYZ. When you take the square, it will become 100 by 225. So just cross multiply. So it will be 10 into 225 divided by 100. So it will be 225 divided by 10, and that will be 22.5. So the area of this triangle will be 22.5. So it's 22.5. This is the whole question showing up. 22.5 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Question number 14 is showing up on your screen. A pie chart is used to illustrate the numbers of adults, girls, and boys in a group of people. The angles for the adults and girls are 80° and 120° respectively. The diagram shows part of the pie chart. Complete the pie chart. Okay, so we have to, the angle for the girls is 120. So put your D here and start counting from here. Put the dot for the 120 and draw that angle. So I have done that. So here you can see the angle for the girls will be 120. So we will complete the pie chart. Okay, so then we have, then he says, we have completed this. This is done with the help of the protector. Then the B part is express the ratio of the number of the adults, girls, boys in the form A ratio B ratio C, where A, B, and C are the smallest possible whole numbers. So I can find out the angle for the boys. That will be 360 minus 80 minus 120. That will be 360 minus 200, and that will be 160. So now I can make their ratio. Okay. So the A ratio, B ratio, C, that will be 80. These are their angles. So it will be 80 ratio 120 ratio 160. So it will be 8 ratio 12 ratio 16. Cut it all of them with the 2 with the 4. So you will have 2 ratio 3 ratio 4. 2 ratio 3 ratio 4. 2 ratio 3 ratio 4 is the right answer, sir. Okay, then we have there are 6 more girls than adults. Calculate the number of people in the whole group. So this is that we know that the adult ratio, girls ratio, boys is 2 ratio 3 ratio 4, and they say that the girls will be 3 by 9 of the, because the sum of ratio is 9 here. So the girls will be 3 by 9 of the total. Adults will be 2 by 9 of the total. The difference between the number of girls and the adults is 6. So 3 by 9 and of the t minus 2 by 9 of the t is equals to 6. So it will be 1 t by 9 equals to 6. And t will be 6 into 9, and that will be 54. So the total people in the group are 54. Yeah, 54. Okay, here we have question number 15. He says A is a point which is 1, 7. B is the point 6, 7. The line AB is mapped onto the line PQ by a translation, which is 0 and minus 5. And find the coordinates of the Q. Q is the image of the B, you know, it is the image of the AB is mapped onto Q, so the B will be mapped onto the Q. So you know the coordinates of the B, just add this into it and you will get the image. Okay. So AB is mapped. Okay. So image is equals to the translation matrix plus the object. Translation matrix is 0 minus 5 and the object is 6, 7, which are the coordinates of the B. So you will have 0 plus 6 is 6 and minus 5 plus 7, that is 2. So the image which will be Q and its coordinates will be 6, 2. 6, 2. 6, 2 is the right answer, sir. This is how it is done. I hope you understand. Then he says, what special type of the quadrilateral is the ABPQ? Okay, so the ABPQ, they are asking, okay, what special kind? Okay, so the A will move down 5 steps on x-axis. You don't have to move it because the translation matrix is 0, minus 5. So the image of the A will be this, whose coordinates will be 1, minus 3. The B, its image will be 6, minus 3. So you can see this side is 5, this side is 5, this side is 5, this side is 5. So it is a square. It is a square. Question number 15, B part, a square. Okay. Then we have the question number 15, C part. He says, find the area of the quadrilateral ABPQ. The area of the quadrilateral, because this shape is a square, that will be length multiply length, and that will be 5 into 5, and that will be 25 unit square. So it will be 25. So answer is right. This is question number 15, C part. So here we have question number 16, A part expressed as a single matrix. So here we have two matrices which are subtracting. Okay. So from the corresponding members, we will subtract the corresponding members. So -1, it will be -2. So it will be -1, and -3, and minus will become +2. 1 minus 2, 0 minus -5, it will be 0 plus 5. So -1, it will be -2, -3 plus 2, which is -1. 1 minus 2 will be -1. 0 plus 5 will be 5. So this is how you do it. -2, -1, -1, 5. -2, -1, -1, 5. That is the right answer, sir. So I hope you understand. Okay, then we have question number 16. It's a B part. It says find the inverse of. So here we have a matrix given. First of all, I will find out, let me call it A. I will find its determinant. Then I will find out its adjoint. And then the formula is that the A inverse is equals to 1 by A determinant and into the adjoint of A. Okay, so this is the main idea on which this question will be solved. For you will multiply in this direction, okay, for the determinant. So 1 multiply 3, and then you will have 1 into 3 minus 5 into -1, and that will be 3 plus 5, and that will be 8. Adjoint will be, you will change the location of these two members, and you will change the sign of these two. So you will have 3, 1, -5, 1. A inverse will be 1 by A determinant into adjoint of A. So it will be 1 by 8 into 3, 1, -5, 1. So this is how this is done. I think you can see the whole question. Yeah, like this, 3, 1, -5, 1, and that is right. So our answer is right. Question number 16, B part. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 17. It's A part factorized completely. 3 minus 12 A square. So I will take 3 common, and very easily it can be done. And here you see, take 3 common. So in the bracket you will have 1 minus 4A square, bracket close. So 1 minus 4A square, that is a perfect square. So 3 bracket 1 square minus 2A square. And so these are two perfect squares, and you have a negative between them. So it's like A square minus B square. This will become A plus B, A minus B. So it will be 3 bracket 1 plus 2A, bracket close, bracket start, 1 minus 2A, bracket close. This is how you will factorize this. So let's check. Our answer is right. Okay, so it's good. Question number 17, it's B part, 2 marks question. 4 terms are given, and you have to factorize it. We can rearrange it, and then I can easily factorize it. Okay, so x square minus 6y plus 2xy minus 3y. So I'm going to rearrange it a little bit. So x square plus 2xy minus 3x minus 6y. From the first 2 terms, I will take x common. So you will have x bracket x plus 2y bracket close. Then from the last 2 terms, I will take -3 common. So you will have bracket x plus 2y bracket close. So x plus 2y bracket is common, and you will have x minus 3 and in the other bracket. This is how you will factorize this: x plus 2y, x minus 3, x plus 2y, x minus 3. Okay, so our answer is right. Question number 18, he says we have x is an integer, and that is from 40 to 50. So it is 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49, and 50. Okay, Then P is X such that X is a prime number. And then you have Q, X is such that X is a multiple of X. So first of all, I will write down the list. Okay, so your universal set E, the universal set is 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. X, P will be 41, 43, 47. These are the prime numbers between 40 and 50. And Q, which is a multiple of 6, that is 42 and 48. Their first question is how many members are in the set P? So in the set P, this small n means how many members are. So there are 3 members in the P. So their first question was how many members are in P. Then their question, second part is list the members of the Q. So the members of the Q, they are 42 and 48. Then their question B part is, that's a separate question, okay. 3 and this is the list, 3 and 42, 48. Okay, so our answer is right. Okay. Okay, question number, we have 18 and it's B part, it's a 2 marks question. In a group of 25 people, 11 people own both a bicycle and a skateboard. 6 people own neither a bicycle nor a skateboard. N people own a bicycle. Find the smallest and the largest number possible of the N, okay? So I will draw a Venn diagram for this purpose. So we have bicycle and the skateboard. I will draw 2 circles in that rectangle. And in their overlapping portion, I will put 11 because 11 people own both a bicycle and skateboard. And N people own bicycles. So 11 is already there. So only bike will be N minus 11. Suppose X people have only skateboard and 6 people are which have not a bicycle nor a skateboard. So what is the smallest value of their question is find the smallest and the largest possible values of the N. Okay, so for the smallest value of the N, the X, you see, this for the smallest value of the N, this thing will become 0. Okay, so N minus 11 will be 0. So N will be equals to 11. For the largest value of the N, you know, this thing should be 0. X must be 0. So you will have, what will be their sum? The total sum is equals to 25. There are 25 people. So N minus 11 plus X plus 6 is equals to 25. So N plus 0 plus 6 equals to 25. So because we have supposed that the X is 0, so N will be equal to 25 minus 6, and that is 19. A little tricky question. So the smallest value of the N is when the only bike thing is 0. So N value 11 and 19, that's right answer. And the largest value of the N when the only skate will be 0. Very tricky question. Okay, so we have question number 19. This question is from the circle properties. Okay, so here we go. It says, okay, in the diagram, A, B, C, and D lie on the circle center O. AD is our diameter. The tangent to the circle at B meets the line ADA and produced at T. Okay, so if you produce DA and the tangent will join it at point T. Okay, so then their question is AOB angle is 68. CAO is 43. So what they want me to find out the X. Okay, so this is the diameter. So this angle will be how much? 90. So X plus 90 plus 43, that will be equals to the 180. So let me show you. Okay, so 43 plus 90 plus X equals to 180. This is right angle in the semicircle. That's why that angle is 90. So X plus 133 equals to 180. So X will be equals to 180 minus 133, and that will be X equals to 47. X will be equals to 47. Okay, so our answer is right. This is how this is done. Okay, so this angle is basically how much? 47. Okay, so now I'm going to change the color. Okay, so then he says find y. So if you want to find out the y, you can you see the AB came to the center, the angle is 68, and AB came to the circumference. The angle subtended here is y. So the angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. So 2y is equals to 68. So y will be equals to 68 divided by 2. That is, angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. So the y will be equals to 68 divided by 2. That is 34. So the value of the y will be 34. Okay. Then we have, so the y is how much? That this angle is how much? This is 34. Then the question is find the z. Okay, where's the z? Z is here. So this angle, you know, the tangent makes 90-degree angle with the radius at the point of tangency. So, you know, z plus 90 plus 68. Z plus 90 plus 68. Z plus 90 plus 68. Z plus 90 plus 68, that will be equals to 180. The tangent is perpendicular to the radius at the point of tangency. So Z plus 158 is equals to 180. So Z is equals to 180 minus 158. So Z will be equals to 22. Okay. So Z is 22. 22 is the right answer, sir. This is how it is done. So Z is how much? This is 22. So let's change the color. Okay. Then we have find the T. Okay, they want me to find out the T. Can you T? Okay. So I can find out T. Okay. This is T. This is Y plus 90. I know the value of the Y. This is 47. And I know this angle. This angle can be found. It will be 180 minus 68. Then I will do them. Okay. So T plus Y plus, this is one angle, Y plus 90 plus 47. And this angle is 180 minus 68. So that they will make 360. It's a quadrilateral. But it is not a cyclic quadrilateral. It's simple quadrilateral. So you will have T plus 34. Y value is 34. Plus 90 plus 47 plus 112 equals to 60. So T will be equals to 360 minus 34 minus 90 minus 47 minus 112. So T will be equals to 77. So the T will be equals to 77, which is the right answer, sir. T will be equals to 77. So this value will be 77. So we are done with the question number 19. So we are going to the next question. That is question number 20. And here we have a rectangle is given. And on A, we have a north, and the bearing of the B is 40. So it is 4 oil rigs are positioned at the vertices of a rectangle ABCD. The bearing of the B from A is 40. Find the bearing of the A from the B. Okay. So if you know the bearing of forward bearing, and that is less than 180, so you can find the backward bearing. So you can find the reverse bearing. If the forward bearing is less than 180, backward bearing you get by simply adding 180 into it. So okay. So here I have solved it on the diagram. So this angle is 40. I draw north here. This angle, let me call it alpha. Alpha plus 40, they are aligned angles to each other. So alpha plus 40 will be equals to 180. So if they are aligned angles, so alpha will be equals to 180 minus 40, and that will be 140. Once you know that this angle is 140, then I can find this angle, that is the bearing of the A from the B, and that will be 360 minus alpha. And So that will be 360 minus alpha. That will be 360 minus alpha. It will be 360 minus 140, and that will be 220. So the bearing of the A from the B will be 220. The bearing of the A from the B will be 220. Let's check. 220 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so this angle is how much? 220. Okay. Then their question is find the bearing of C from B. So I will draw a north here, okay? So I can draw a north here and C from B. So at the B, you will have a north. From that north, you go clockwise to the BC line, and that is this angle. So this angle will be 360 minus alpha minus 90. So that will be 360 minus alpha is 140 minus 90. So you will have 360 minus 230, and that will be 130. So the bearing of the C from the B will be 130. So this angle here, that will be 130. Okay, so 130, let's check. 130. 130 is the right answer, sir. Then we have the third part, C from D. C from D, I mean, if you know, if you draw a north here, so their basic question is how much is this angle? That is the bearing of the C from the D. Okay, so I can find out this, and that will be, this whole angle is 130. This whole angle is how much? 130. These two angles are allied to each other, so I can easily find out that. So 40 plus 90 plus beta is equals to 180. So beta will be 180 minus 130. So this angle, beta here, this is how much? It is 50. Now alpha plus beta, this angle here, that is total angle is 90. So alpha, gamma plus beta, that's 90. Beta is 50, so the gamma plus 50 will be equal to 90. So gamma will be equal to 90 minus 50. So the gamma will be 40. So the bearing of the C from D will be 40. So I can show you the whole question. So this is question number 20. The whole question is showing up on your screen. So let's check the marking scheme. Yeah, that answer is right. Sorry. Okay, on the grid, shade the region R given these inequalities. Okay, so x is greater than or equals to 1, x is less than or equals to 5, y is greater than or equals to 2, and y is less than and equals to 4. So first of all, I will draw. So this is question number 20. Oh, sorry, there is some part left. Sorry. Question number 20, it's B part. A supply helicopter is due to arrive at D at 12:15 a.m. It leaves its base at 7:13 a.m. and takes 29 minutes to fly to D. How many minutes late does it arrive? Okay, so let me show you. So he started his journey at 7:33 and it took 49 minutes. So he will arrive at 7:82. 82 do not exist. 82 minutes. So from here, 60 minutes will go into hours. So it will become 8 hours and 22 minutes. So he will arrive there at 8:22. He was supposed to be there at 8:15. So now how many minutes he is late? 8:22 minus 8:15, and you will get 7 minutes. So he is 7 minutes late. 7 minutes late is the right answer, sir. Okay, so here question number 21, it's A part. So we will have to draw the lines and shade the region R. Okay. So this is x equals to 5, this is x equals to 1, this is y equals to 4, this is y equals to 2. The area is on the right side of the x equals to 1 and on the left side of x equals to 5. The area is above than y equals to 2 and below the y equals to 4. Okay. So, so this is that area. We will shade it. Okay. Then their question is, the line L with the equation y is equal to 1 by 3x is drawn on the grid. Draw the line y is equals to 1 by 3x plus k, so that it passes through a point belonging to R, such that k is as large as possible. So this line is a line whose y-intercept will be 0 and whose gradient is 1 by 3. So he says it has already been drawn. So this line is already there. Okay. So parallel to this line, I will draw a line which should pass from the top corner of this shaded area. And you can see with the help of the scale, I have by visual inspection, I have drawn a line parallel to this line L, and it should pass through this shaded area. So this is passing this corner. So what is the y-intercept here? It is 3 point something. Okay. So the k value will be 3.7. K is the y-intercept here. So, okay, so that will be 3.7. So 3.7, approximately 3.5 to 4. So our answer is right. Okay. So this line has been drawn parallel to this line. Okay. By the visual inspection. You see, it goes 2 steps down, 6 steps to the right. So go. So okay, question number 22, he says the diagram shows the lines AB and BC. The point D is 11 centimeter from A and 9 centimeter from C. So on the diagram, construct the quadrilateral ABCD. Okay. So from A, you draw an arc of 11 centimeter. Put your compass here, draw an arc of 11 centimeter. And from C, draw an arc of 9 centimeter where these arcs will intersect each other. That will be the point D. Okay. So from here, 11 centimeter, from here, 8 centimeters. So they have intersected here. So when they intersect here, so I know that, so they are intersecting basically here. So that is the point D. Okay. Then they say on the diagram, so it says, sorry, on the construct the quadrilateral ABC, we are done with that. The on B part is on the diagram, construct the locus of the point inside the quadrilateral ABCD that are equidistant from B and C. This means perpendicular bisector. Okay. So where is B and C? This is the B and C. I will put my compass here, open it more than half of the length of the BC. I will draw this arc and this arc. Then I will put my compass on point B. I will draw this arc and this arc. So I will join there where these two arcs are intersecting. I will join them with each other, and this is that line. So this is the perpendicular bisector of the BC. Okay. Then we have, he says, equidistant from AB and the BC. This means the angle bisector of the angle B. So this is the angle B whose bisector you have to draw. So put your compass here, put an arc here and one arc here. So these are the two arms of that angle. So I put arcs on both those arms. Then I put my compass here and I will draw an arc. And you can see this arc, and then I put my compass here, I draw this arc. Where these two arcs meet, I join it with the vertex B, I prolong it, that is the angle bisector between the ABC angle. Okay, so then their question is these two loci meet at point P. Okay, so where these two locus meet at this point, that is the point P. And they say label the point P on the diagram and measure the DP. The important question is measure the DP. Okay, so this is the point point P. So measure the DP. So this is that distance DP which you have to measure, and I have done that. That is 5.4 centimeter, 5.4 centimeter approximately. Yeah, that is right answer, sir. So next question is question number 23. He says Kim and Lee run a 200-meter cross-country course that starts at P and ends at Q. Lee starts 1 minute after Kim. The distance time graphs are shown in the diagram. So here you have the distance from the P. So P is basically here, okay? And here we have the time. So the Kim and Lee run and see 1 minute later after the Kim. So this is basically Mr. Kim and this is Mr. Lee. Okay, so but same thing. Lee starts 1 minute after Kim. Okay, that is right. Now the question is find the distance Lee has run when he overtakes Kim. So here they have overtaken. So how much distance he has covered? He has covered, I think, 1450 something. Yeah, looks like 1450. Yeah, 1450 meter. 1450 meter is the right answer when he overtakes. This is okay. Then their B part is find how much longer Kim takes to complete the course than Lee. So Lee completed the course at 12 minutes and the Kim completed the course at 10.8, I think. And because the Lee has started 1 minute later, so his time is basically 11. So from 11 subtract 10.8. How much longer the Kim has taken to complete? So in minutes you have to tell. So he has taken 1 minute more. And here they completed the course. So it's here 1.2. And because here is the difference of 1. So it looks like 2.2 minutes. Let's check. Let's check first of all. 2.2 minutes. He started the journey at 0 and completed this at 10.8 minutes. And he started 1 minute later and he completed it at 12. So basically, let me. Okay, so there was a little confusion. I got confused here. So this is Mr. Kim, his graph. So Mr. Kim took basically 12 minutes. So Mr. Kim took how many minutes? 12 minutes. And how many minutes? The Lee, this is the graph of the Lee. So Lee took 10, it looks like 10.8 minutes. So Mr. Lee took 10 point, basically they are not 10.8 because he started 1 minute later. So his time is 9.8. So then we will check how much is the difference between 12 and 9.8. So that difference will be 1.2. Sorry, 2.2. So the difference is 2.2. So Mr. Kim has taken 2.2 minutes longer than Mr. Lee. A little tricky question because I just 2.2 minutes, 2.2 minutes. You see, he started 1 minute later and he completed 1 minute earlier. So that's 2, and the difference is of 0.2 also. So the total time difference between their times is 2.2 to complete this journey. A little tricky thing. Okay. Then we have Mr. Malvin starts 3 minutes after Kim. He runs the course in the opposite direction to that taken by Kim and Lee. He runs at a constant speed and takes 10 minutes to reach the P. On the diagram, draw the distance time graph of the Malvin. Okay, so very easy. Malvin starting from the other side. He started the journey at when the time is 3 and he completed in 10 minutes. So at 13, he will be at P. So join these 2 points. So that is the graph for the Malvin. Express the Malvin speed in kilometers per hour. Okay. So the distance traveled by the Malvin is 2000 meters, and I will convert that into kilometers. And here I forgot to write a 0, so divided with 1000. And the time is 10 minutes, so divided with the 60. So you will have 2 divided by 1 by 6. You bring this upstairs. It will be 2 into 6, and that will be 12 kilometers per hour. That will be 12 kilometers per hour. So our answer is right, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 24. Here the two triangles are showing triangle A and triangle B. Says the diagram shows triangle A and B. Triangle A is mapped on triangle B by an enlargement. Find the scale factor and the center of this enlargement. You have to find the scale factor and the center of enlargement. Join the same points with each other and prolong them. Okay. So I will join this point with this point. I will prolong it on both sides. I will join this point with this point, prolong it on both the sides. I will join this point with this point. I will prolong them on both the sides. And where they intersect each other, that will be the center of the, so this is the center of the enlargement. And you can see, so 0, 2 is the center of the enlargement. 0, 2 is the center of enlargement. So because the image and the object, they are on the opposite sides of the center of the enlargement. So that means the scale factor is negative. And the scale factor you can find by divide the corresponding side of the image with the object. For example, this side is 2, this side is 1. So 2 divided by 1, that will be 2. So the scale factor is -2. For the scale factor, I have divided this side, the length of this side, with the length of the corresponding side in the object. So 2 divided by 1, that will be image side divided by the object side. 2 divided by 1, that will be 2. Negative is because the object and the image, they are on the opposite side of the center of the enlargement. So the scale factor is -2 and the center of the enlargement, is 0, 2. Okay, then we have, it says triangle A is mapped onto triangle C by a shear with the invariant line, the x-axis and the shear factor 2 on the diagram. Draw the triangle C. So the shear factor, here we have, this is the invariant line. So it's the point, this point is 1 unit away. So the shear factor is how much? The shear factor is 2. So I will multiply it with the 2. So it will move 2 steps horizontally. It will move 2 steps parallel to the invariant line. So this point will come here. Okay. Then this point is 1 step away from the invariant line. So I will multiply it with the 2. So it will move 2 steps parallel to the invariant line. So it will come here. So this point, and that is 1, 2, 3 steps. Multiply 3 with the 2, you get 6. So it will move 6 steps parallel to the invariant line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put this, you join them. So this is how you do the shear. So this is the C. 3, 1, 4, 1, 7, 3. 3, 1, 4, 1, 7, 3. So we are done with this, okay. So we are going to next question. The next question is question number 25. It says, a bag contains 5 balls, of which 3 are red and 2 are blue. One ball is taken at random from the bag and is not replaced. If the ball is red, another ball is taken at random from the bag and is not replaced. If this process is repeated until a blue ball is taken from the bag. Part of the tree that represents these outcomes is drawn below. Okay, so here complete the tree diagram. So if a red comes, you continue the game. If again the red comes, then there are 2 possibilities that a blue might come out and the game will stop. And if the red comes again, here the possibility of the red will be 1 by 3. Here the possibility of this thing will be 2 by 3. Okay, so after this automatically a blue will come because there are only blue left. 2 by 2. Okay, so this is how you will complete this tree, and let me show you. Okay, so yeah, our answer is right. He says, then we have, he says, express each answer as a fraction, find the probability that the second ball taken is blue. So he's talking about this, red comma blue. It will be 3 by 5 multiplied 2 by 4. 3 by 5 multiplied 2 by 4, that will be 6 by 20, and that will be 3 by 10. 3 by 10, 3 by 10, 3 by 10. Okay, then we have, then their question is, a blue ball is the second or the third ball taken. So that means probability of the red comma blue, that's the second blue ball, that second ball is blue, plus the probability of red comma blue is the third ball is blue. So 3 by 5 multiplied 2 by 5 plus 3 by 5 multiplied 2 by 4. Sorry, I said I have 5. 3 by 5 multiplied 2 by 4 plus 3 by 5 multiplied 2 by 4 multiplied 2 by 3. So it will be 6 by 20 plus 12 by 60. So the LCM is 60. So here you will have 18 plus 12. That will be 30 by 60. And that will be 1 by 2. So my answer is 1 by 2, which is right. A little tricky question. Okay, so question number 26. We have a pattern here. A pattern of numbers is given. So the first row is 1 divided by 1 multiplied 2 equals to 1 by 1 minus 1 by 2. The row number 2 is 1 divided by 2 multiplied 3 equals to 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. Okay. So the row number 3 is 1 by 3 by 4 and equals to 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4. Row number 4 is 1 by 4 by 5 and equals to 1 by 4 minus 1 by 5. Okay. So remember this pattern. He says write down the 10th line. The 4th line is this. The 10th line will be 1 by 10 and downstairs you will have multiply 9, and that will be equals to 1 by sorry, this will be not 9, it will be 11. So it will be 1 by 10 minus 1 by 11. This will be the 10th row. Okay, it will be 1 by 10 or divided by 11. Yeah, that will be because 1 by 10 minus 1 by 11. So very easily I can write this from that pattern. And here we go. Okay, so this is how it is done. And this is 11, I think. I just try to write 11. Then the question is adding the first 2 rows gives 2 by 3. Okay, adding the first 3 rows give you 3 by 4. So result obtaining for the first 4 rows. So for the first 4 rows, it will be 2 rows, it gives you 2 by 3. 3 rows, it gives you 3 by 4. So the 4 rows, it will give you 4 by. I'm just giving you answer by the pattern. So it will be 4 by 5. Here I have done the whole thing, but the answer will be 4 by 5. Without process, I can tell this 4 by 5 by just looking at that pattern. Okay. So 4 by 5 is the answer, sir. 4 by 5. Where is that answer? 4 by 5. Yes, 4 by 5 is the answer. This is the first row. This is the second row, third row, fourth row. You just add them up, and that will be uh, one by 1 minus 1 by 5. This plus this plus this plus this. So this and this gone, this and this gone, this and this gone. So then you will have 1 minus 1 by 5. This is what I have written there. Okay. This is what is written here. 4 by 5. Okay. Hope you understand. Okay. Then he said use the pattern to write down. Okay. Oh, this is 19th term. Yeah, this is 19th term. So the answer of the 19th term will be 19 by 20. Without adding them, we can tell this. It will be 19 by 20. But just looking at the pattern, we are giving this answer. Okay, so it will be 19. It will be 19 by 20. Okay, the number of rows that add up to 109 and 110. That is the 109 rows. Simple. 109 rows. Okay, 109 rows. From the pattern, I can tell this. Whatever is this number, these 19 rows, 109 rows, 4 rows, 3 rows, 2 rows. Okay. An expression in terms of n for the results of adding the first n rows. If you add n rows, it will be n divided by n plus 1. Simple from the pattern. Okay, n divided by the n plus 1. N divided by the n plus 1. Okay. So we are done with the question number 26 and the paper is over. This was question number 26. Okay. So today, my dear students, we have done May-June 2015 1-1 paper. There were 26 questions and we have done all those questions. And I have tried my best to write the answers and write all the procedures. And I have tried my best to explain you also. I have tried to describe you how this is solved. I hope that this video will help you to practice your paper 1. And if you find this video useful, if you find this video helpful, and you think this can help other people also, please share the link of this video onto your Twitter, onto your Facebook, onto your Instagram. Because when you do this, this helps me promote my channel. And also like this video and also subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. I think it's a great blessing for me that I can make these videos, which can touch the life of so many students around the globe, which can make the life of so many students and parents and teachers, their lives become easier. Thank you very much. Have a good day. God bless you all.